Hey guys, well, doing another video blog, this time on the road. Just gonna drive down to the Army surplus, check out a few things. It's been a really fucking hot day today, really pretty shitty too. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos by Dakota Jennings. He does Life with DJ, where he lives in his van and he's been traveling the country. He started in Boise and now I believe he's still in Kansas because he made it down to Kansas where his mom was. And basically he just decided to live in his van rather than living in a house and doing part of the system, just doing the 9 to 5, beating your head in the morning, hating your life, getting home just to spend all your money on bills and shit. And so, I don't know, I mean, that's pretty much how I've spoken for most of my existence during high schools, where I got a lot of my more risque political ideals, that being one of them. I'm gonna close that. It's gonna get hot, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, that's where I got most of my political ideals, was in high school. And I just hated the system, and now I pretty much am just unsatisfied with everything. And I hate the fact that in this country we love to work. I'm gonna fix my camera here real quick. There we go, it's a little better. Anyway, in America we freaking work as many hours as we can during the week for shitty pay, just so we can watch it all go away on bills. I mean, it's really hard to be happy in this country, and we have people who have so much that don't care about the underdog. I mean, the jobs I worked, all I knew I was just a pawn. Like, I used to work for AT&T and shit. I don't mean anything to a CEO of AT&T. He's sitting there in his yacht or in his mansion making millions of dollars, while I'm sitting there doing tech support for his customers that call and are pissed off because of the way things are going. Meanwhile, it's not my fault that customers don't agree with what's going on. Even if it's a company's policy, that's a bad policy. I was basically, I was supposed to get yelled at, but I wasn't getting paid to get yelled at. And then, that's a story for a different day. I'm not going to get into that. It just bothers me that, we do happen to live in a society that values money more than human life. The fact that we spend all of our time amassing funds to pay for things that don't really matter. And then you've got so many things that cost so much money that are just distractions. I mean, hell, you don't even have to look at like expensive cars or houses or shit. You can just look at other things, like things that are just wastes of money that bring us, pleasure for a temporary second, or something that we enjoy that really is just a waste of money, like soda or energy drinks. I mean, hell, I'm somebody who enjoys an energy drink every now and again. And by every now and again, I mean I'm pretty much addicted to them, but I haven't bought any in the past week, so that's good for me. And that, depending on if you get a deal that's the 2 for $3, you're usually spending about $2 to $3 for a single energy drink. And then that's gone in about 30 minutes, 10 minutes, if you're me. And there's just no point. I mean, I don't know why I spend the money. It's a waste of money. It brings me joy for that second, but it doesn't benefit me as a person. It doesn't cause any sort of growth as me, or have any sort of beneficial changes to my character. I don't benefit from drinking it. Nothing comes of it. It's just a waste of money. And anyway, just watching DJ's videos is it's good to see that there's someone out there who, shares the same ideas as me. That's not some crazy hippie who lives in a treehouse. Because usually the people that I can relate to the most are usually the wackos. But DJ seems to have a pretty good hold of things, mentally anyway. I mean, he was struggling there and losing his mind with the jobs he's working, but the reason he did that is so about 90% of his paycheck goes to him, not to house payment or anything. He just had his van, and he just had to pay for, his gas, whatever repairs he needs on his van, stuff like that. And I can commend him for that. It's awesome. I mean, I commented on one of his videos, and I told him that, hey, what you're doing is an awesome thing. I wish I could do it. I mean, the benefit he has over myself is that I have a girlfriend. I can't very well much live in a van. She would not go for that at all. So I can't live out of my vehicle. I mean, I did live out of my vehicle for a while there, but she was going to college, so she was staying at a house that the college owned instead of a dorm. And so I lived in my car, and then I'd stay there every so often. So I wouldn't be able to do the van thing, not with my girlfriend anyway. She needs a house or an apartment, something to live in, a building. I don't know, now I'm just kind of ranting and raving. You know, I just wanted to do this, I'll probably do a daily vlog now, just kind of get everything out there so I can express myself, kind of like a journal. And then, a couple months, couple years down the line, I can watch some of my older videos and see what was going on in my head at the time. Oh, shit, that was the wrong fucking turn. Crap. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. Anyway, yeah, just, some point down the road, see how I was going at this point in my life. Shit, I'm getting fed up with being where I'm at right now. I have bills every month and student loans. Yeah, I got into that part of the system where I have thousands and thousands of dollars of student loan debt and no job. Hell, I don't even have my degree. I still have another year and a half of classes left. That sucks. And once I do that, I'll have my degree, and then I'll just have a fancy piece of paper and most likely no job, because most of my friends who I know that have already graduated don't have a degree in their field. They're just working everyday jobs, which sucks to spend that vast of an amount of money and not see anything come from it. That really sucks. That was an ambulance driving by. Anyway, I'm just ranting and raving now. I'm just going on and on. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just end the video here in the next few, and then I'll just, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a daily vlog of what's going on, what happened that day. I'll try and keep the editing down so it's not full of jump cuts. I mean, I'll cut out places where I just, have dead space or dead air or anything like that, but mostly I'll just leave them in their raw format, so they're the way they were when I filmed them, so you can see what's going on and see the emotion that's going on all behind it all. But definitely, I'll post a link to DJ's channel below. He's got just over 2,000 subscribers right now, so it's not a really big channel. But then again, he didn't set out to become a big channel. He's just doing it for himself, just to prove that he can live the way he wants to live, man. He doesn't have to live the way society tells him he needs to. Anyway, guys, I'm at the Army Surplus store now. I'm going to go in and check out a few things. I'm looking at getting a Shimog because I've been wanting to get one of those for a while. And, I'll see you guys later. Probably look out for my next vlog tomorrow. See ya.